welcome wherever you may be in the world. We are glad that you can join us for one of the glamour ties in French football. Glamour partly because, of course, of the location of the two contenders here. Monaco, of course, a side that needs no introduction, experiencing great success both domestically and on the continent, and Nice, who are very much a big club in their own right, both representatives of the glorious, picturesque French Riviera. Recent records may favour the men from the Principalities, but that history guarantees little. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So a genuine derby, and it certainly has that feel. Two clubs, each representing the beautiful French Riviera, fighting for the right to have control over it.
Well, Peter, one mustn't forget also that this is a clash between two of the more established institutions in the French top flight in recent years that have tasted success both domestically and beyond. So there's no shortage of quality either. Both sides have cause to be confident, and I hope that leads to a very open and entertaining game.
We have already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. There too. That's been intercepted. Ganso. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Monaco with the corner, there first. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And that was very necessary. It's gone for a throw-in.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nicely intercepted. It's a sharp pass. Nice yet to have an attempt on goal. Nice ball, and he's in here. Van der Beek is there to clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hossalou. There too.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Almiron. Oh, that's well spotted. Van der Beek. And it's fair too. And he welcomes it in. He's found the way through. He's got the shot! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Monaco have their opener. It is a goal. He's had it! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Hossalou. Digne. Alexis Sanchez! Goal! Nice! Just one goal in it now. Game on! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Here's Hosselu. Oh, not quite. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Almiron. Can he get it through? All time, excellent interception. And it's fair too. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. There too. Ganso. Almiron. He's tried one! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Andre. Hosselu, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Almiron was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Almiron. Well, they are still
Le
trailing.
nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 29 830.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Van de Beek. Nice defending, physical and effective. And it's Ganso. Digne. Lo Celso. Forwards and with intent. And he's intervened well there. Digne. Lo Celso. That is good alertness. Ganso. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
Ganso! And that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro
We've got
5,
changes here from
Yanto.
both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 38. À leur place, le numéro 11.
Junior Firpo
Le numéro
calmly
99.
anticipates.
Changement.
Andre. Aim forwards. Yedlin. It's a good ball out wide. Gets the shot away! That's another chance! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And here's the chance to counter. There too. Well, played right into his path. And he's on a charge. That's the throw. Vencedor. Hosselu. He's fell and he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neto trying to keep this in. He is just caressing the ball. And that pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in. James Rodriguez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's well seen too.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Nice looking to pass their way. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nice perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. But that does not hide the overall disappointment. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
And you can never predict the results of these games, as you